Hey everybody, I am back at your request. We are going to take a look at Wale. We're going to look at the energy surrounding love, uh, his child, and the issues that he may be having, his career, and then we also take a look at the relationship between him and J. Cole. Overall, I do want to say to you that his spirit is so complex, it's so deep. He is so emotional about what majority of people will call small things. Um, Very picky. I just hear him just in a spirit of complaining. I want to say whining, but that sounds so negative. But it's just constant verbal complaints, and he's putting a lot of fault towards other people more than himself. So I just wanted to get that out the way because he just make me feel like the guy that sits on the porch and say, yeah, they did this and they did that and all that good stuff. He's in control when it comes to love, and he may be in control so much that it breaks the relationship down. There's issues when it comes to love because he's controlling his heart. He is controlling his feelings. He doesn't believe that anybody understands him, especially a partner wouldn't understand him. So he tries to stay in control of his feelings. He can definitely be dealing with fire signs, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Aries is the strongest. Or this can just be him. I'm in charge of my heart. Nobody can come close. He's living his life not to get hurt and getting hurt constantly. That's all about that attraction. So let's see why he's trying so hard to control his own heart. Yes, abandonment. Everybody need to come to a class with me. Everybody need to do a workshop with me about abandonment. That's like the word of the month. Abandonment. Everybody experiencing it in some kind of form, don't know what to do with it, want to punish because of it. So many parts to abandonment that people need to understand. Some people run away because they can't speak. Some people are so weak that they turn their back and they can't process, so they need to close the door on you. Yeah. So it's so many different things I can say about that, but that's been the word for the month. The majority of my clients this month been dealing with abandonment. People are really, really having a hard time with integrity and faith and belief and confidence and healthy egos. It's been really a struggle for the majority of people I've been dealing with. So just wanted to get that out the way. But yeah, he's controlling his heart. He is trying to control his heart. He's trying to protect himself from any type of abandonment. If I give you my heart, you may walk away, so I'm not giving you my heart, but I still plan to stay. I don't know why I just did that. I guess that's just what he do. Maybe he talks like a poet majority of the time. He thinks a lot of himself too. It's beyond confidence. Yeah, so he's trying to prevent that heart from being broken. He holds back his passion. He holds back his love. I see him sexually getting it in. I don't know why I saw it like that. Like, I really feel like he'll be vulnerable in the physical acts of sex. But even in that, he will still withhold the heart. As soon as it's done, he's done. He's done before he starts. And when he starts, it may be the most incredible thing in the world. And it turns off, whatever that means. Not in the business of trying to commit, connect, or be in partnership with another person. Not willing to offer his cup of love. But I still feel that he's engaged with someone. But you know what people usually do. Suck your energy without you even knowing what the plan is. It's very, very possible that he can be engaging and in contact, in connection with someone with no plans. I guess that kind of contradicts its own matrimony, huh? Yeah, so I got strong Aries, Gemini, and Aquarius there. When it comes to his child, I see relief. I see an opening. I see an opportunity. But I do see that he has to be humble to get there. Like, for example, he's going to have to show up 3 times in a row first, and then we can let you get a little bit of what you want. When it comes to his child and anything surrounding his child, it almost feels like he has to be humble 2 to 3 times in a row, and then he gets one thing that he requests, and that's the struggle. Yeah. So it feels like an opening here. He never wanted to be the way that it used to be. The struggles about that. He definitely keep this in prayer. Pretty much. Yeah, a lot. He's definitely praying. He knows what to do. He knows that he's going to get what he wants. I don't know what he wants. I just think it's control. Or maybe it's just to have a say-so. Because sometimes he makes me feel like I just want to say, y'all ain't right. And then there's no action and he leaves. He's a little all over the place when it comes to emotions. But let's look into that. He definitely don't want it to be the way things used to be. He tells himself to let it go. But he's still angry about the way he was treated. Like, don't treat me like that. Y'all treated me bad. You treated me bad. And he's still trying to shake off the way he was treated, so that he can get to the newness of things. And it's hard for him to forgive the way that he was treated. He makes me feel like he was treated very bad. Unfair, injustice. And he don't want to behave that way, and he don't want to experience those things again. But it's still in him. Still in him. Could be a possible Pisces that's affected this situation with his child too. But he has hope. He has hope. He has faith. He knows that things is going to go in his favor because he believes in his own personal success, because he believes that he deserves it. He's serious about that. I deserve the best, even if I don't live like it. And I talk my way and talk my way and talk my way until somebody give me the best. But I really think it's more about him being lined up and in position to receive the best. But for him to be in position, it's going to take him to keep quiet. I think that he overtalks, or he talks a little bit too much when he was just about to win. It's almost like he does not understand when someone surrenders. He don't get the alert signs of this person is surrendering. This person is about to change their mind. This person is about to trust you in this moment. He misses those moments, and he keeps ranting and raving. And it kind of talk his way out of a blessing. That's how it felt. Even with the career, same type of energy of this. It's not even a lot of anger. It's a lot of complaints. Like, this is wrong and that's wrong. And how could you? And y'all know this is my passion. You know I'm the best. You know this, you know that. It's the same type of energy. But he's not going to walk away from it. He's not walking away from his career. He's not walking away from music at all. He's deeply connected to it. But he speaks as if he can walk away any day. It's almost like making emotional and verbal threats to the company, but not going anywhere. Like, that's okay, that's cool. I'm going to leave. Then the conversation turned in. I didn't mean that. Heat of the moment. I was emotional. I was tripping. Yeah, something like that. It just feels like, at first it felt very sexual. And then it felt like all you got to do is be quiet and we'll let you in to see your child. And now it's feeling like I'm high. I feel like I'm high. Yeah, it's definitely might be some smoke going on up in this one. But he is definitely theatrical. Probably be a funny person to hang around with if you are socializing or having a drink because he puts on the show. Yeah, I just felt some smoke right there. So, career. Yeah, that's the mental thing right there. It affects his mind. He is connected to it still. His heart is still in it. His passion is still in it. And I just keep hearing he is good. He's more than good. He's really great. Great talent. But I just don't think it's a gift. Or maybe he hasn't utilized it as a gift. It just feels like, yeah, he knows how to tap dance. And he can do this and that move and that move. But it ain't connected to the core. It has to be connected for it to um, shine, spotlight shine. It feels like his talent is great. Good talent person. He has talent, but it doesn't connect to the soul some kind of way. It hasn't made a connection. That's what that felt like. So he doesn't feel like a star to me. He just feel like he's great at what he do, and he can be an assistant or encourage someone else. He can teach it. He can mentor. Doesn't feel like he is the star. It just really don't. And I don't mean it in a bad way. He's very talented. I can feel it. So let's see. Let's see. Yeah, he's very connected to his career. Yeah, he's been making some decisions about how to keep it balanced, how to keep it stable, because at this point, it's not about being at the top no more, because he should have been at the top already. So he says, it's not even about being at the top. This is not about a number one. This is about me doing what I do, doing what I do well. This is about keeping it stable. This is about staying in the game, being stable in it. So it's not about elevation at this point for him. It's about being steady and stable and being able to eat off of it, not selling his soul for it, which is one of the reasons why he's not, well, I feel like there's like some stair steps going up, and he could actually be upstairs, but he choose not to sell out, whatever that means, or sell himself. He chose not to do that. So he could have played the game and went up there. But that's just not who he is. Yeah, not at all. He's not that kind of person. As much as I feel like he wants attention, he don't want it that bad. No, not at all. So he still has his strength. He still has his gift or his talent, however you want to say it. He just needs to awaken just a little bit more. And he's planning on staying in this business forever, but keeping it steady. Yeah. He's not trying to jump over the top. I don't even have him going higher. I have him accepting that he's going to be on this level or this place in music in his career. I just saw art. I just saw him being painted. Someone painting him. I just saw art for some reason. So maybe that may be something that he do. It felt like activist, felt like art, felt like it was a white background, felt black and white. It felt like this clean image. I don't know. Maybe he's about to be a spokesperson for a company or something. It felt like lounge wear to gym shoes. That's what it felt like. So I wouldn't be surprised if you see him representing something in that kind of way. It felt fresh. It felt clean. I don't know what that means either, fresh and clean. But yeah. Or maybe that's just an album cover. Who knows? How did he feel about J. Cole? No, he don't like him. He don't feel him. He done with dude. He don't want nothing to do with dude. That's not his cup of tea. But he talks this way about everybody. So who knows? It's probably not even that deep. He's sticking to himself. No friends, no new friends. He doesn't even want parts of that. He's like, I don't understand, dude. He sits back and don't say nothing. He sits back and says nothing. And his J. Cole's silence makes him feel like he can't be trusted. So Wale pretty much doesn't trust J. Cole because of his silence. Like, you sit back and say nothing? They did you wrong. That was wrong. It was wrong. They did me wrong. You said nothing? Yeah, that type of thing. Let's see how J. Cole feels about him. Wow. Totally different than the way Wale feels. The way J. Cole feels about him, like, he really think Wale is a stand-up dude. He think he's great at what he do. He has major respect for him. Like, I respect you. You are great. You're a king in your own right. You are great at what you do. I just don't see you making it bigger. He doesn't see him moving forward. He basically see what I see. He doesn't see him being elevated or going to the new world, being more successful because of that mouth. That mouth, and he doesn't know how to, I just heard tuck his head. He don't know how to have his head down. He don't know when to put his head down. He don't know when to keep quiet. So he's not good for the game of the business. Kind of feels like J. Cole would tell him, just keep quiet. We can't fight everything. Something like that. So definitely a lot of growing, definitely a lot of spiritual awakening that is needed. And the first area is all about awareness. It's not really aware of the part he plays in any situation. So that's what I have for him. I don't know why. It kind of touched me a little bit. I felt connected to him. I do like Virgos though, so that's probably what it is. But yeah, he made me feel like this is a person I want to check on and see, like, man, what you doing next? Did you figure that out? Yeah, so I actually just put a check by his name. So special prayers to him that he get the clarity and that he see that he's a winner by himself. He needs to see it, and that's all that matters. Okay? All right. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.